Welcome back to the channel, Guitars, Mods, and Music, where we like to mod stuff. Today we're going to make the custom pickguard for the 67 reissue using the template that we made in the last video. We're going to take this video outside again to keep the dust down. Let's get to it. Okay, so we cut up some small pieces of Velcro, stuck them on the template that we made in the last video, stuck it right onto the pickguard material we're going to use. We're going to use the bandsaw to cut this out, but you can do it with a jigsaw, you know, a hand jigsaw as well. Take your time, go right down the side of your template. You don't really need to touch your template, just stay just a hair off of it. You're gonna come back with a router later. Now we got the profile all cut out. We use the bandsaw. If you do decide to use a jigsaw on that, you're gonna wanna use some clamps. Clamp it down to your table and take your time. Jigsaw will do just as good a job as the bandsaw, the table bandsaw. Now we're going to set up the drill press and drill our holes. You can use a regular hand drill for it, not a problem. I'm going to use the drill press. We already know what our hole sizes are going to be. We made this template, we marked it all out. This blue tape is covering up the 67 reissue holes that I'm not going to use for the configuration that I enjoy. All right, so we'll do our screw holes first. The screws that hold down the pickguard to your guitar. That's a 7/64. Move around the pickguard, slow and easy. Don't have to push it. As soon as you hit, just let it eat. Just light pressure. Same thing if you're using a hand drill. Okay, so we got all our small screw holes, pickup holes drilled. We're gonna switch up. We're gonna drill our volume, our tone, our choke, and our output jack hole. This is a 23/64. Again, you can do it with a hand drill if you want to. Either way, just don't force it, just slow and easy, let it eat. Now we're going to drill the toggle. That's a 1/2 inch. It's going to be in the new location. Used to be over here. Okay, it's just like when we done the template. I'm going to take the 23/64 and I'm going to get 4 corners of these pickup holes. I'm going to hit all 4 corners with it. Now I'm going to hit the 2 bridge holes. They're 9/16. Now we're going to do the hole for the kill switch. It's a 5/8, and it's going to go where the old toggle used to be. Now we're going to cut out the pickup holes. We're going to use the 4 holes we drilled in the corner. That way we'll get our start. We'll have a nice radius that comes around the corner. I've got it clamped down. You can use a C-clamp or you can use a vice grip clamp. Either way, jigsaw. Make sure you got your scroll locked. Keep it right on the edge of your template, barely touching the side of the template. Okay, now we're gonna throw the little 45 on the edge of the pickguard, smooth it out. I'm gonna use this table router for it, but you could use a hand router, could use a Dremel. You could take a file and just take your time, put the angle, the look that you want on it. Now up until now, we've been working with our template setting on top of the pickguard like that. But to do this, you gotta pull it off, set it on top, and then you're going to flip it over. After you get it taped back down or velcroed back down, I take a practice piece and I'll try it a few times and get the angle that I'm looking for. Once I have that, tighten everything up on the router and I'm ready to go. When you make a run, make it all the way. Lastly, we're gonna recess our screw holes. So you can buy a recess tool to put in a hand drill, or if you're going to use a drill press, I take a piece and I test it, get it set, you know, where I want it, make sure it's just exactly the way I want it, and then I go for it. Just go around, hit them all one time, don't get too carried away. Okay, got all the screw holes recessed. Last thing is take a file, go around your edges, kind of look for anything you might want to tweak out, you know, with the file. Then take like a 220 sandpaper, just kind of take where we put that 45 chamfer on there with that router, make sure that isn't sharp. Take a little 220 sandpaper, just kind of smooth that out, and it's a wrap. Stay tuned for when we install it, put all the electronics in. We hope you find this video helpful. If you have any questions or concerns, just leave them in the comments. We'll get back to you. What kind of pick guard would you like to put on your guitar? Let us know in the comments. We'd like to hear from you. Have a great day, great week. I'm Paul Hopley, and remember, play your guitars, mod your guitars, and make them your own.